I was 12 when I found out I was going to be a dad.
Tithing to TLC, Unexpected. This show about pregnant children is on its 7th season. Let's see how icky we can feel by the end of this video.
I was 12 when I found out I was going to be a dad. Now I'm 13. I did not think I would be finishing 8th grade and becoming a dad at the same time. Yeah.
I didn't think at 15 years old I'd be pregnant. I didn't think with a 13-year-old either.
If you're new here, which a lot of you are, I run a long-standing series called Tithing to TLC, the learning channel, because that network is responsible for things I can't even believe they haven't gotten in trouble for, and I'm just not going to pull my foot off that neck until at least something happens. Unexpected begins its 7th season tonight and follows around pregnant children. I'm not going to say it the other way to make people comfortable or twist the language like people like to. And this season is making a huge splash because of those clips of Bella and Hunter, which are by far the youngest people who have been featured on the show, and it makes people very uncomfortable because it brings up the question of awareness or exploitation. I'm more on this side. Obviously, I'm not saying what to do with your body or how to take care of it, but I am saying I don't know if TLC needed to make money off of it. The show hasn't premiered yet. How do Bella and Hunter already have controversy? Well, because the interneted, and between a lot of commentary from people who actually know them in real life, it seems that perhaps this was something that was a bit orchestrated despite their age. Not to mention, I'm going to get to how pay would work in this situation after we watch this next clip.
I took a golf class, so I think I'm going to win.
Like we should have sent you to a second class.
Dad, I took the second class and failed that one, but I passed the child growth and development class.
Oh, good thing. I was trying to prevent teenage pregnancy.
The condom broke. Oops.
That's one of the first controversies with Mom, and they've come out and said that this never happened, but they got a whole lot of people saying that it did. That Mom actually encouraged this. She has another daughter who also had babies very, very young. They were given hotel rooms by themselves on vacations. There's a lot of stuff coming up that says that Mom was pretty cool with this. Now, I know that some people have had a hard time with the daughter, kind of how she comes at things and her attitudes, but I would like to remind you that she's a 15-year-old kid. We were all pretty insufferable at 15, I imagine. So that should also bring up how uncomfortable it is to watch a child discuss these things on national television. See, they're trying to normalize something that because what hop, skip, and jump is it from 15 and 12 to that girl's 15 and maybe the guy's 25? Not much. Now, I'm not a scientist or a Keebler elf, but if I was, I'd be a sociologist who studies all these social things, and they're not just going to come out and boom, bam, right in your face. They're going to get you used to it so that when it does happen, you've already had all this other stuff happen, so you're just like, meh. Yeah, they're G-wording you.
I found out I was pregnant because I missed my period. My periods were 28 days on the dot. When I missed that period that morning, I was like, Mom, I need to take a test. Surely enough, it was positive.
I literally think my heart sunk that day. Like,
She literally grabbed the test off the counter and started running. We could have waited a little bit longer, I guess. But it was his idea. So.
not to get pregnant.
No, not to get pregnant. To have.
Is it hard to talk about with your mom sitting right here? Because
No, she knows. Like, I'm very
I don't like
open, but, like, all he wants to do is have
No, thank you.
what?
Because I'm not going to get pregnant again. I'm already pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
Judges, I bring my own. Judges, can we go ahead and get a hard drive check of all the CEOs and producers that have been involved in this show for the last... we can't. Oh, okay, cool. So anyway, thanks. So I tried. Now, from a lot of the stuff, like I said, allegedly Mom encouraged all of this, which would make sense on kind of a level if you think about how these kids get paid from these shows. So one, how does someone that age consent to being a part of these shows or to being on it? Well, they don't. The parents have to. The parents have to sign all the contracts, and the kids, obviously, they wanted to be involved, but at the age they are, that brings up some questions about, do they understand what the repercussions could be going into the future? Then, the money. So when you're getting paid from TLC, what you do is most of them, they'll start like a little limited liability corporation. They're 1099 contractors, and TLC pays them. Them would be the parents, either set of parents for either kids. Now, that payment account belongs to the parents. It does not belong to these children, and there are not any laws in place that protect their money. Well, what about Coogan laws? Well, first of all, they don't have Coogan laws in Arkansas where they're from, and second of all, Coogan laws, a lot of people don't realize this, do not cover YouTube kids or reality television show kids. Honey Boo Boo, that's how her mom got away with taking all of her money. Jim Bob Duggar, that's how he got away with making all this money on this huge family, but never actually having to support the huge family except for his, jailed son's wife, but that's a whole other story. And although Hunter and Bella are the ones that are getting the most concentrated on, there's several couples on here, one of whom both of them are 18. Now, I had my first kid when I was 19 years old, so I get being a young parent, so this criticism is not coming out of nowhere. And it's certainly, I do not regret it, but it wasn't a walk in the park, and I do wish I had been more mature in a lot of different parenting situations. This show premieres tonight, February 16th, along with Top Model. We're starting that one this week, but I'm going to Short Creek, and then I'm going to be in Salt Lake City next weekend, and it's a whole thing. You guys are going to be so stoked about what's coming. Anyway, but this show premieres tonight, so don't let the morbid curiosity get the better of you. The only way to get these shows to go away and this network to go away is to stop watching them. If you're just you need it inside, let me know. I'll try to do a recap, but even the previews, I know it looks like I have skin right now, but I don't. It crawled off. It's in the other room. I gotta go catch it. But like I said, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up, and thank you to everyone who has been sharing and talking about Zorro Ranch. That is so important to do right now. And even though it doesn't seem like it, this kind of stuff being on TV is a huge part of why a lot of this is normalized in our society, and it's just not cool. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow, where we're gonna talk about Prince Andrew. And did you know this isn't the first ring like that that family's been involved in? Lord Mountbatten. Anyway, I'll see you soon.